I know he about to go buck on this. This bitch 11 minutes and 34 seconds, so I'm expecting like 11 minutes and 34 seconds of some straight hard shit. Always gonna be some dope ass shit, words behind, or wisdom behind all of his words. Anyway, man, we hopping straight into this, man. Make sure that you sub to the channel. Make sure you like this video, and if you over here with me on Twitch, what's good, gang? You feel me?
Live tracks.
200 bars, SPTV, exclusive. Listen. Guess who's back from the land of the nomads, land of the scallywags, land of the toe rags, land where they don't Snapchat and they don't dab. We were fractured to fragments, it's so sad.
Hold on, did he say they don't dab? This must be new. Hold on, what did he say?
Land of the toe rags, land where they don't Snapchat and they don't dab. We were fractured to fragments, it's so sad. Guess who's back from the land of the nomads, land of the scallywags, land of the toe rags, land where they don't Snapchat and they don't dab. We were fractured to fragments, it's so sad. We were captured as chapters in notepads, where the have-lots rob from the don't haves, where the caps locks lost in a phone tap, emojis minus emotion and vocab. 7 years past, let me barge you for part.
Boy, he said minus emojis and vocab. What's wrong with him? He coming at everybody for real.
Caps locks lost in a phone tap, emojis minus emotion and vocab. 7 years past, let me barge.
Oh, emojis minus emotion and vocab. Hey, yo.
You for part two. Never let them tell you what you can and you can't do. They don't know where you stand cause they aren't you. Love yourself to the core even when it's hard to. Cry no more. Shout and sing. Violent society.
Love yourself to the core, motherfucker, even when it's hard to, bro. Hey, he said, basically say it with me. I am somebody.
Violence the loudest thing. They don't know about the power the Shaolin brings. Place a rock for a mountain that outlives him like Malcolm did. We are out of sync and out of time by the sound of things. Arms long like Dowson is how to win. Best murder machine gets crowned the king. But what about the voices that can't be heard? Press barons, witch hunt like McCarthy purge. You're lying to yourself if the past seems worse. Cause I can get dark, more dark than a dark moor. I can get dark like a dark night and dark more dark like dark 4 at 4:30 a.m. So why you...
Oh, what the fuck he just say? Hold on, man. Hold the fuck up, Kai. Hold up, Kai. Hold up. Let me put these on, man. Turn my motherfucking ears on or something.
The past seems worse. Cause I can get dark, more dark than a dark moor. I can get dark like a dark night and dark more dark like dark 4 at 4:30 a.m. So why you dummies getting dark for? Not shy to defend it, don't try to prevent this. A mind is tremendous as Einstein or Midas. I meant this, I rise from the trenches like Vikings. I'm fighting for my independence. My rhymes are relentless, like a right to your dentures. Your rhymes are as violent as fencing. My rhymes are offensive, as violent as Genghis through pride and resentment. Misers cry to lament this. How foul could your mouth be? How could you doubt me? That's random, like a row with a Mountie or an Lowkey driving his Audi to Saudi, or Bush and Blair making rap albums about peace. You ready for the rumble, headed for a tumble. Definitely better any veteran among you. They should have told you if anybody loves you, a level of relevance you will never get above to. I murk it with ease, burn it indeed. Merge with the beat like the birds and the bees. They want food for thought, I will serve them a feast. Not commercial, believe that I nurture the niche. Much love to those.
He said he nurtured the niche, bro. Hey, yo. He nurtured this motherfucker. Hold on, what did he say before that, bro? Hold on, he said too much, bro. My motherfucker mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. What did he say?
And the bees, they want food for thought, I will serve them a feast. Not commercial.
They want food for thought, I serve them a feast. Hey, bro.
Believe that I nurture the niche. Much love to those doing reaction vids. Rap kids act big, but a tacticless. Better off practicing mad backflips with a bad slip disc and fractured wrists. Who mastered this? Know what the answer is. Who's got bars that carve to the heart of this? Regardless, I blame SP for starting this. Was firing the brew to an arsonist. Guys don't make me rap. Guys don't.
Did you have to really say that about firing the booth? How you gonna shout out SB and then say was firing a booth to an arsonist, man? Pay my man some respect, man. What's wrong with him? Ain't too hard though, but fuck it. What's wrong with him? What he fell out with, bro?
Regardless, I blame SP for starting this. What's fire in the boot to an arsonist? Guys don't make me rap, guys don't make me rap, guys don't make me rap. Might go crazy at what's fire in the boot to a pyromaniac. Please bro, he don't need no heat though. What's fire in the boot to the Dragon Ricky Steamboat. 7 years out, never feared out. Any peers proud, whatever the weather, better clear out. You're a mere mouse, I'm here now to tear down what you care about. Mayor's clout can never compare now. Back worse than ever before. Rebel with a cause you could never ignore. If anyone thought I never did it with metaphors that were better than yours, I rendered the sentiments several with swords and dead on the floors. Let them have a bite, but that was bad advice if you fraternize. Know what man I like when I'm man a mic. About as bad as Bannon's like when he's banning guys. Had enough of savage lies getting sanitized. Asinine pantomimes got you paralyzed. Got a panoramic mind when I strategize. Agonize, analyze for a spat of rhyme. Merciless mystic birth as a misfit. Journalistic gift with the verbalist instinct. They heard that I did this. Cursed as an infant but burst with a verse like the first in existence. Billionaires, they don't want Corbyn in. We nearly are there. Hit him with a 4-kick spin. They're silly and scared. Running on a 4-fit ting. Hearing impaired thinking I'm a Nordic king. We fought the cowards of corporate towers, trying to force them out the corridors of power. And the tastemakers were sort of sour. Vultures circle, leave your corpse devour. But I'm back now.
You gonna leave this man's corpse devoured? And the look on your face look like you really mean it. Hey yo, what's wrong with dude? Man, I keep asking that, bro. And then he had like a 6 bar this or fire. This ain't fire in the boot. Damn. What Charlie do to you? What'd he do to you?
Let's keep going. Give me the next one. 50 down. 150 bars for the redistribution of power.
That was only 50 bars? Oh yeah, 3 minutes. That I guess that translate.
Exclusive. Listen. Power to those that read bell hooks. Power to those that sell books. Power to those who know how the inside of a cell looks. All those feeling helpless, forgotten or discarded. Power to the strange fruit they thought was rotten in the garden. Power to those sitting alone, seeking solace in the calmness. Power to...
Bro, shout out to them strange fruits that they thought was sour in the garden. I don't know if you know, but you should figure the fuck out. Hey, bro, you said people still ask me stupid questions to this day. Well, Lowkey definitely like that. You can't be mad at a nigga for having Lowkey 1 on their list. Period. Lowkey fired.
To those feeling stained, know your tomorrow isn't tarnished. Power to those that sweep the streets with more knowledge than PhDs. Power to those that keep their keys, return as promised, please believe. Power to those that suffer in silence, those it hurts to hear. Power to those that hold their ground, power to those that persevere. Power to those that love humanity more than they love style. Power to immigrants, probably raising Donald Trump's child. Power to the blind who can't imagine what sight is. Power to those...
He said, shout out to those immigrants that's probably raising Donald Trump's child. Hey, bro. Lowkey say whatever the fuck he want to say, but that is some true shit. And then ain't his wife like one of those, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't your wife from, you know what I'm saying? God. Oh.
Staring at the moon and all those working night shifts. Power to the readers, the writers, the illiterate. Power to those that struggle to decolonize their syllabus. Power to the shy ones who always struggle to make friends on the half of humanity worth less than 8 men. Power to those that risk their life to dig the colton from the ground for the mic I'm spitting on and the phone you're holding now. Power to those that built the stadium they're playing in. Power to those that mowed the grass and stitched the ball that they're playing in. Power to every rapper that doesn't rap about killing. Power to to the builders who built buildings that outlived them. Power to the slaves of ancient Greece that didn't have the right to vote. Democracy dead like Gary Webb when they import it like it's cold. Power to those right to prison. Power to those writing home. Power to those writing poems. Power to those that died alone. Power to Curtis Mayfield. Power to Ronald Isley. Power to the fishermen that were forced into piracy. Power to every person that is working in a library. Power to every nurse that we turn to in our times of need. Power to the unions and the miners that shall punish. Power to those that drive the buses and those that collect the rubbish. Power to the youth desiring the truth. Power to every rapper that is dying for a fire in the booth. For those
There go another fire in the booth joint. Anyway, but I was stopping anyway because right now I ain't gonna be pausing it that much while he just giving a lot of shout outs, all of that power shit. Yeah, power to them people and all the stuff that they do. But I ain't gonna pause it like, ooh, he said power to the Nah, come on. Get with it. Get with it. All right, so just say power to everybody and move on.
Those that lost limbs to King Leopold's quota and those risking their lives for the P&O to Dover. Power to union leaders murdered by
Kennywood celebrates 125 years of fun. Tackle the record-setting steel curtain. Hop on for the return of
power to victims of this globalized Cosa Nostra. Power to those dying on the shores and the borders. Power to human beings that were rendered fauna and flora. Power to those that cleaned up after the stage show and carnival goers still haunted by Kelso Cole Crane's ghost. Power to his picture taunts us ever after so many questions never answered. Remember the last words of عبد المحسن السعدون الأمة تنتظر الخدمة الإنجليز لا يوافقون. Power to El Jawahiri and his rebellions. They killed his brother Ja'far and he cursed the rotten Thamesians. Enlightened despots pursuing tactics Machiavellian. Chinese steel preceded Europe a millennium. Think about it. Printed press half a millennium. Never get close. Power to Ken Loach and every volunteer in Lesbos. Cuban doctors sent to Sri Lanka for the tsunami. Power to those that cleaned up after the Bullingdon parties. Kids knowing Apple products before they know what an apple is. Forgotten like passengers on the USS Indianapolis. Dying days before they could see what little boys damaged it on the precipice of fascism. Our passiveness is cancerous. Power to those still strong enough to dream. Power to those that chose not to be a cog in the machine. Power to those that love first and hate never. Power to those that sleep on the streets through grey weather. Power to Aziz Ali and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Power to Norman Baker, David Kelly's owner artery. Power to the genocided population of Tasmania. The internet descends to Trump-tastic fantasia. Let them try quote this. You'll never find a better diagnosis than collective psychosis. It's getting quite hopeless, but hope is all we have. Trying to cultivate the positive, not focus on the bad. But the globe's under attack.
Right.
The obnoxious rage of a fake intellectual. Amazing grace in the age of the spectacle. Not the first time they found a race is selectable to raise to the pedestal and desecrate the place that translated the decimal. I don't want to tempt fate. Power to corpse washers like Salvador Allende. Power to language learners from Bernie Sanders fans to flag burners. One man's inertia is another man's purpose. In the utopia of song we are victorious, but the bittersweet reality's not this glorious. Power to Coltrane watching Malcolm X. Power to Paul Robeson under house arrest. Power to Galileo under house arrest. Power to Ibn Haytham under house arrest. Forgive me if I sound obsessed. Forgive me if I sound depressed. Believe me, that's not how it's meant. They probably think I couldn't come back and kill the alphabet. We're down to
I mean, I fuck with that. Don't get it wrong. I fuck with that second part. That first part was crazy. That whole shout out little situation, that was definitely hard and motivational. But for my reaction, I just wasn't on that. You know, like what I'm going. Like I said, ooh, he says shout out to the fireman. Fuck fire in the booth. Like what's going on?
to the last 50 before Orientalism. Quincy Tones.
Okay.
Let's do it. Al-Khwarizmi estimated the circumference of the globe at a time when Europe thought the earth was flat and couldn't tell the time of day. The astrolabe paved the way for the clock. Now I'm about to turn it back. Was the Qanun of Ibn Sina perceived as backwards when Oxford scholars deemed bathing a heathen practice? History from Aristotle to Al-Kindi as we gather innovations of Ibn Haytham to Da Vinci and the camera. Asked Roger Bacon, Galileo, when Adela, the Bath, Ibn Shatir before Copernicus. Century and a half, House of Wisdom books weight in gold. Answers to conundrums, Cheng Ho sailed the sea before the Gama and Columbus. You are not who they say you are, you're blessed with a choice. Here since the 700s, look at King Offa's coins. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. There's a crater named after El Ma'mun on the moon. Civilizations build on each other, not each to their own. My question, if people are equal like the teeth of a comb. Where Jahith, Mansa Musa, Malik Najashi, Abid. I didn't think so, but it seems Sha'bi Nasi what I need. Check yourself, check Raphael's depiction of Ibn Rushd. Think twice, study history, give it a different look. Curriculums literally littered with pitfalls of ridicule. Fatima al-Fahri founded one of the oldest still existing schools. It's deeper than some rhymes I'm providing for the listener. No surprise for a spitter, the word cipher came from Sifr. Is the next Yunus Mahmoud among 4 million orphan babies? What if Yusuf Mardini wasn't able to swim to safety? It could be Steve Jobs is starving under Hisar. It would be Zor Hadid just died in the Infajar. Through your blood flows Gilgamesh and Abu Nawas. Your future's bigger than the pain of your present and your past. We strive to be free, for none struggled for independence. He wasn't alive to see the countrification, alienation, souls left so scarred. Idarat al-Tawahish, decapitations on postcards. The occupier left behind all forms of stigma. Insidious settlement of the mind is more malignant. From the ashes of war, no phoenix that human is lost. We learned Idarat al-Tawahish from Masu and Lacoste. They learnt resistance from Mahiba Khurshid. And Layla Khalid learned about Jamal from Bu'azza Bubasha and Buharid al-Fabd.
This is all knowledge in this motherfucker, bro. he's really a smart ass dude, for real. Like, or he just know what he know, because this motherfucker is putting together some shit, bro. I don't know how people be putting together shit like this, bro. Like, I'm talking about, he is lyrical as hell.
Qadir was reburied in Aljazair. That's the proof return will come for diaspora of the Nakba, not the first or the last to break free from the guillotine. Yesterday Aljazair, tomorrow Palestine, not the first or the last to break free from the guillotine. Yesterday Aljazair, tomorrow Palestine. My love letter to the past. This is my love letter to the future. This is my love letter from the heart, 'cause you don't know how beautiful you are. This is my love letter to the past. This is my love letter to the future. This is my love letter from the heart, 'cause you don't know how beautiful you are. 200 bucks.
$200 of them things that light, that quick, that hard, though. Hey, listen. I mean, out of the 200, what was it? A buck of those was shout outs, though. So the 100 bars I'm gonna judge you off of was fired in the motherfucker. I enjoyed the first part and the last part. I definitely did. It's just time to keep it a $1.50. I fucks with bro heavy, but that whole little 6-7 minutes of shouting out was buck wild, bruh. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say, bro. That was kind of crazy. Hey, bro, I ain't never known nobody that wanted to shout that many motherfuckers out. You, like I said, you should have just shouted out everybody. You gotta say shout out to everybody, but and then told the motherfuckers that I don't fuck with that. Yeah, shout out to everybody, but y'all. Like real shit. That's the way I went with it. That 7 minutes was kind of dragging it. It wasn't 7. Both parts was 3 and 3. That's 6 out of the 11. So, you know what I'm saying? It was only 5. I'm stretching it too. I'm stretching it too. Anyway, man, that was the boy Lowkey. Let me know what y'all think about that joint in the comments. We about to get on to the next joint, man.